Hey there, this is Renee Prince. I'm a clinical herbalist that is in Asheville right now, and I live here, and I'm working on relief from the hurricane, and I'm reporting in because people keep asking. So last night I talked about how we weren't going to do pictures anymore of anything that was negative, and we're going to try to keep everything positive because the fatigue of this trauma is real, like hurricane fatigue, trauma fatigue. So I was in Marshall today, and Marshall's one of the places that is very hard hit, and I'm here to report that that is very true. It is very hard hit, but I will tell you this, that I've never ever seen the resiliency and systematic structural care from any group of people ever. There's a community set up only, like the community is the only people that are in there doing something. Community set up, like Give Station, with care places and computer generated, like renting out tools, generators, batteries, like anything that you need. And so all I would have to do is walk up there and say, on this road and I need these 5 items. And it could be something really expensive: generators, sawzalls, battery chargers for the tools, and they just hand it to me. And so the idea of that is just insurmountably heroic. Like that's accurate. That's an accurate statement. The effort that the people of Marshall are giving is heroic. It's unbelievable. And the effort that's needed is unmeasurable. So I know there's going to be a toll. You can see it to that. And then the other thing, the losses are not minor. The losses are 100% loss of home, in many cases life, in many cases animal life, 100% loss for cars, for land. And so, along with trying to keep people safe, we're doing our best to salvage and clean things that are covered in mold already and covered in the mud and the water that could be polluted. And so I wanted to say that, like, I've never seen effort like that in a relief area, and I've done a lot of relief work. And so it's just astounding. Whoever organized that, and I definitely can get you guys that information, and it's just somebody who's local. They are amazing. The people have worked together to do this, and it's just an amazing thing to see. So Marshall's a very strong community, for sure. We will be back there tomorrow because the need is so great. On the way home, stopped by Black Mountain to deliver some fresh food and some hazmat stuff that was needed for them. And I will come back in the morning, go back in the morning to try to help these people salvage what's left of their family stuff in their buildings. And so it's all going great. So on that thought, one of the things that was happening was that there's just a steady stream of military helicopters going over our head. It's off in the background. It's actually surreal. And when I'm done with this recording, I'm going to put on the back end of it just the river going by and what the river looks like. And on that note, the river was like the height of the energy lines, like to give you an idea of how high up it went, the water rose. And we're sitting out there and the river's going by, and to anybody seeing this beautiful river, it is the most serene, beautiful picture. And the idea that in the background those helicopters just didn't stop, the thought of that being the thing that they're hearing all the time, it really does accidentally put you into a trauma state. So for any of the herbalists that were just feeling that they didn't have anything to offer, glycerites and trauma care and grief care, they're like rose glycerites, things like that, tulsi rose and chamomile, that kind of thing is fine. But then I'm going to end with this. My Florida people, I'm so sorry. My kids are going to have to evacuate, and I'm just so sorry. I'm sorry I'm not there to help you. And I hope that it's just real fast and goes right through. And I don't expect anything from you. You've all risen up to the occasion like nobody ever I have seen. And so please don't feel guilty about seeing this. And I'm just so sorry I'm not there with you to help you. And so don't worry about it and take care of yourselves. And we'll talk to each other in a little bit when you guys make it through this. So please don't have any guilt around not being able to send something or to reach out. So you're all doing a good job. So leave with that. Everybody's doing a good job. Everybody's trying. They're all doing a good job. And we're meant to be in community. So thank you. Inside of the post, like down at the bottom, I'll try to leave an Amazon link with the things that are needed just to continue the care. It was pretty dangerous today as far as the exposure to chemicals, mold, and whatever. And so we're going to work on just keeping everybody safe that way. And with bottles, that some of the herbalists here that can fill those bottles, so maybe I'll ask for some bottles to be filled here to make sure that we can get some grief medicine out to them. And so thank you. If you need anything answered or need to ask any questions, let me know. We have traveled down to the Koala boundaries, the Cherokee boundaries, and so if people really want to know what's happening in these places, just send me a private message and I'll tell them what I've seen. So thank you. Have a good night.